Today, we're going to the Aquarium Cafe and Lounge in Jaro. It is not a place to meet your meat. The cafe is right across the street from the main wet market of Jaro and around the corner from the plaza. It's relatively new, I think, and it's pretty nice. When we were there at lunch, it was quite busy. There are plastic shields and masks, so it's, following the rules. But this whole room is just filled with fish tanks, and then there's another room for herps. But first, the menu. It's a cool looking restaurant, but the food is important. Good selection, decent prices. Everything on here looked pretty good. We were going through trying to figure out what we wanted. I lean towards the ribs. I'm a sucker for ribs. I will buy them pretty much anywhere they are available. I buy burgers a lot just as a test, but I really wanted to try the ribs just because I love ribs. Turns out 3 of the 4 of us bought ribs. Luckily, they were good. But you can see that, so I didn't get the whole menu, but this is just a sampling of the menu. This is the quarter-pound hamburger patty, but instead of a bun, they use pizza. Looked interesting. One of our party did get it and said it was very good. I was concerned about the quality of the beef and the sweetness of the sauce, so I didn't try it, but he said it was good. We were looking at the desserts. I want the banana chocolate crepe. The fish-shaped cheesecake I thought was a nice touch, and the mango graham sounds kind of like a mango float. Melanie is a sucker for loaded french fries. These chili cheese fries were good, and it reminded me of like a store brand American canned chili, if that means anything. I wanted to try multiple things, so I got the ribs with fried chicken. Both were very good, and those buttered veggies were yummy. Melanie got just the ribs, so hers was a little bit cheaper. Didn't realize we were ordering pretty much the same thing until later. I was wanting to get different stuff and share, but it was all very good, and the portions were good sized, and we were quite full when it was done. We're going to wander around. The back room is the herps. It's all the lizards. You can see there's a big giant chameleon, there's snakes, there's a couple spiders, some turtles. That one's trying to get out of the cage. It seems to be clean and well maintained, so that's good for the critters. And as I said, this is not meet your meat. You don't get to come in here and point to the aquarium and say, I want that for lunch. There's nothing in here named goes good with rice, although that's what I call all of these. I don't know why they have quite so many. This is an entire room just for the herps. No tables, just the room. And I hear they're going to expand. They're talking like they want to bring in larger animals. So I don't know if they're going to turn this thing into a freaking zoo or what. But it looked really cool. Well maintained, like I said. It's, I think, new. Big fish tanks, lots of giant fish. And fun was had by all. We really enjoyed it. The food was good. And the decor is great. I mean, you're sitting around all these fish everywhere while you eat. That's going to be fun. I miss my lizard. I had a prehensile-tailed skink in the U.S. It very much looks like a snake with legs. It's got the little diamond head, long, thin body. It was probably 24 inches long. And I had it for 10 or 15 years. It was very old. It was pretty cool. If you're in Jaro, this is definitely worth a stop. Actually, if you're anywhere in Iloilo, this is worth a stop. The ribs were tender. The sauce was good. I would have liked another little side of sauce because I like a lot of sauce, but any place I've asked for some always charges extra, which is fine. I just didn't do it here. I probably should have. The fried chicken was crispy. There's not much you can do unless you dry it out. It's hard to screw up fried chicken, but it was actually pretty good. I don't know what some of these critters are because there's no names. That's an odd looking thing with no legs. We just signed the contracts for our condo today, and a friend of mine, Tim, signed his contract today as well in the same building. There's an eel in that cage, but he was hiding. I was going to get eel soup. So for a celebratory lunch, we decided to try this place because his girlfriend and my wife, which is two different people by the way, they been talking about this. They saw it like on Facebook, said it looked cool. We decided they're probably right, and the food turned out to be quite good. Prices were very reasonable. Food came out quickly. There's good staff, good food, great decor. And what else do you want? It was good. I want to try a bunch of the different stuff on the menu. The ribs and the chicken were good. I do want to try that crazy hamburger pizza thing just because, oh, why the hell not, you know? It looks like fun. So come on down to Jaro. It's right across the street from the wet market, right around the corner from the big plaza. And there are dinosaurs in the plaza. So come on down to Jaro and get yourself some lunch. Enjoy your day in paradise.